Hey, Dustin Tibbetts with Passport to Wall Street, and today we're doing our trade of the week. We're going to focus on a volatile area. We're going to talk about a potential turnaround in a stock and see if that's something you may be interested in trading. Now, here's the thing. This one falls into the trade category, but also kind of the short-term investment if you're interested. Because of that, you may consider a trade for the first part when the trade triggers, and you also may consider selling calls against part of it in the future. You can sort of get creative with this one because I don't think this is going to be a real quick trade that all of a sudden, you just take your profit and run. So let's talk about it. The trade is called Micron, or the symbol's called Micron Technology. And from a technical perspective, we're going to look at a few things here. Obviously, I've drawn the downtrend here, and the stock is clearly just straight downtrend, very consistent, very steady. What I like about it is that it's not a panic downtrend. It's money shifting from one area to another type downtrend. These are people that have just decided to move their money to a different sector for the months of June through currently now. Now, over time here, this downtrend has made new lows, new 52-week lows, and look what happened. It made new 52-week lows in kind of a washout way. Right? It kind of sold off rather rapidly there in more of a waterfall-looking decline for the last few weeks, and then recovered off of that low. That's very normal. What traders then look for is a higher low. So we made a new low, we had a quick rally, and the next sell-off there, notice that sell-off was unable to create a new low. For months and months, we've been creating a new low, new low, new low, new low, and so on and so on. But this time we couldn't. Add to that, this current day right here was very aggressive to the upsides, very strong for the bulls. Now, who's to say that it's not like what happened somewhere along the way, right? It sells off, it makes a higher low, but then it fails, right? How do we know? Well, the key to that is we're actually going to wait for it to break over the downtrend, and then at that point we take the entry in the trade. That way we can confirm that everybody else is also interested in this trade. So the trade of the week is actually to sort of draw this trend line here, keep a close eye on this downtrend. Whoops, there we go. And if we break above, we'll call it $41 just to be safe. If we break above the downtrend, we'd actually be able to place a trade at that point and shoot for this to move back towards this 45 to 46 area. That's going to take a little time. I don't think it just magically recovers. And here's the best part about it. If over the next few days this stock does not move over it, it doesn't matter, right? The day that it happens is sort of irrelevant. It could end up drifting lower just a little bit and then popping up there. So it's kind of a watch list trade, but it does seem like this one wants to make its break for the highs there. So our trade of the week is MU. We could just buy shares because it's only $40 a share. It's inexpensive compared to other tech names there. And we would shoot for a profit target of somewhere around 45 to 46. Like I said, when you get to that point, if you just want to peel off half the position, check the markets and see where everything's at. If everything looks pretty positive at that point, maybe you then play for the 200-day moving average. But just take it one step at a time. We'll say the first target between 45 and 46 for MU, Micron Technology. That's a semiconductor stock, so if you want to follow the sector, of course, you can follow the SMH, which is an ETF that tracks the semiconductors, or however you like to track the overall sector. Well, that's it. That's our trade of the week. I hope it treats you well. I hope you make a profit, and we'll talk to you soon.